What's going on, champs and chamets? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we actually have two topics to talk about. One of which is obviously going to be related to the Kid Leroy, as you can tell by the thumbnail and everything, and then the other one's going to be related to a locker bundle that will be returning in the item shop tonight, based on, the whole entire creator for this locker bundle starting to hype it up over on Twitter, and hyping it up with a YouTube live stream, or a Twitch one. I do think it's YouTube, but, I could be wrong here or whatever, that relates to their locker bundle actually returning to the item shop. So firstly, let's go ahead and talk about everything you need to know regarding Kid Leroy, which, if you've forgotten, there's going to be the following free rewards you'll be able to claim in game a little bit later today once the actual challenges get decrypted, and we get the Kid Leroy's Wild Quest Pack. We get the whole entire quest pack relating to just the creative map and just the concert in general. You'll be able to get 2 music packs, 1 loading screen, and 2 sprays for free. However, there is a bonus free reward this time, and it works similar to the curling iron emote, where there's not going to be a quest in game telling you to get this, right? There's no way to actually track it. You just kind of have to do a specific thing that was mentioned over on Twitter, which is a good thing that you guys are watching this YouTube video, because if you don't go on Twitter, you might not have known about this, and then you will eventually get the reward a little bit later, and that is this Revertebrae wrap right here. This wrap is going to be available for people to earn by just simply going to the Wild Dreams concert anytime between January 27th at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so right when shop tabs come out, actually, you know what, an hour before shop reset tonight, all the way to January 28th at 6 a.m. Eastern time, you will be able to earn this wrap for free. What that means is that you have to basically go to this concert tonight, right around shop reset time, in order to get this, because they're just like, hey, log in and go to this concert sometimes between when it goes live to 12 hours later, right? There's a 12-hour period of when you'll be able to actually obtain it, and you won't even get it right away, because just like the actual curling iron emote, they are going to be delaying the grant, and the wrap will be granted to people who qualified for it all the way on February 3rd. So, it's like you gotta wait a few days, like a week or two, to actually get this, assuming that there's no issues that cause a delay or anything. But it is just a whole entire situation where it's like they kind of, out of the blue were just like, hey, this morning, hey, if you go to the thing, maybe you'll find this, maybe this will be important for you to get for free, but it's like they haven't really promoted it at all, so it's just kind of like an out-of-the-blue thing that you thought they might have put in like their blog post or something a little bit earlier than normal, similar to the actual curling iron emote, right? This one is the same system as the curling iron emote, but it just feels like they're promoting it a lot less, which is a little bit of a weird situation, just because I think the wrap actually looks really cool, and I do think that people deserve to get this for free. Now, they never mentioned if it's going to be sold in the item shop or anything in the near future, so maybe they'll sell it in the future in the item shop. I do believe it has a shop asset, so they could do that. But as of right now, it's just kind of like a, hey, out of the blue, here's a freebie, right? Here's a free reward for anyone who goes to their Twitter account or follows Fortnite news, or just, was excited for the concert in general and was able to go the day that it went live. With that said, however, the only other topic to really talk about in today's YouTube video is a locker bundle. So let me go ahead and pop on screen Squatting Dog's locker bundle. According to the content creator Squatting Dog himself, his locker bundle will be returning to the item shop tonight, so that's something to look forward to if you were a fan of any of those cosmetics, right? If there's something in that set that you wanted, or something just, I guess in the locker bundle combination that you wanted, tonight's going to be your opportunity to actually obtain it, and, it's like you might want to pick it up when it's there, because as we know, Squatting Dog's locker bundle has been an interesting enigma, right? In the past, when it first released, the actual glider part of it, right down there, had this weird bug where it would just crash your game, to the point where they had to literally remove the locker bundle early. So, Squatting Dog's locker bundle has some history with it, and it's just fun to meme around with. So if there's any cosmetics you'll be wanting, consider picking them up in the item shop tonight once it releases. We don't know when it will be leaving, we just kind of know that it's arriving tonight, because the shop tab got re-added recently and everything. And with that said, there really isn't much else to talk about, right? I guess, the only thing I should mention is that all the little images and pop-ups you saw in today's video are actually live edits, right? This wasn't me editing in post-production. I have my stream deck set up here with buttons specifically called squatting, freebie, and wrap. So if I press wrap, for example, it shows this image on screen, and I think it makes it a little bit easier to flow the content on this channel, especially since we do live commentary, because it means, sure, I'll have to prepare some of the images beforehand, but it allows me to make sure you guys still get, the useful edits that visually show you everything you need to see, while still being able to ramble on about what I want to ramble on about, and it just makes things a lot more fluent. Now, obviously, there's the issue of, like the background audio from Fortnite still playing, but hopefully that isn't too much of an issue for you guys. I know it's just kind of like, it's been a weird, iffy moment where I had to use the stream deck, because of the fact that, as you saw in one of the previous videos, I kept getting shot at by bots while trying to, go over to OBS, click to open up a tab or whatever, just to showcase an image to you guys. But with that said, I hope you champs and champettes enjoyed today's short little news refresh. As a little bit of a reminder for everyone, the actual Wild Dreams concert, despite the challenges only lasting until early February, will be available until like mid-April, so you have a few months to actually experience this concert in creative mode and even re-experience it if you want to, and it goes live at 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is an hour before the shop reset tonight, so expect a lot of stuff to get decrypted later tonight regarding, you know, those music packs and everything else going on, so that we're able to finally experience this concert normally, which I do think it would be funny if, you know, the concert releases without anything being decrypted, just because of the fact that it would cause things to be broken, and, you know, it would just be funny to see everyone talk about how, like, you know, how an event breaks whenever, you know, the actual event files are still encrypted. So that's just something that, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, worst case scenario, if they manage to not decrypt the stuff in time, we still get to have some funny memories about, hey, you know, this is what happens when a concert's not decrypted properly, or I guess an event in general. So with that said, I'll see you champs and champettes tomorrow with another YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and peace out.